What can you say about this guy and what he's accomplished in 66 days, I believe it is?
The guy's special. I've been in this game my whole life. I've never seen anything like him.
He's a savage, though.
He's fucking
Are we
good,
talking
dude.
about the Russian dude?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's scary looking dude too, ain't he?
You see the training footage and you see the intensity that this guy pursues everything with.
He's just an absolute animal, non-stop in every way. Striking, wrestling, conditioning.
The word is, by people who train with him, they're like, dude, he is a freak of nature.
In Dagestan, where the mountains stand tall and traditions run deep, the spirit of a warrior is born early. Known to the world as Shara Bullet, was no exception. Born in 1994, Shara grew up in a land that forged champions. Football was his first love, and for a time, it seemed to be his path. But an argument with his coach changed everything. Shara was kicked off his team, and with it, his football dreams faded. Little did anyone know, this twist of fate would lead him to greatness. Dagestan is a region where combat sports are more than just a pastime, they are a way of life. Wrestling and martial arts are deeply embedded in the culture, shaping the youth into disciplined fighters. For Shara, this environment became a crucible where his inner warrior was forged. Shara's introduction to combat sports began with boxing. In the ring, he found not only a sport but a purpose. His raw talent caught the attention of local trainers, and soon, he was competing and winning. The discipline and structure of the sport gave him direction, and Shara embraced it with everything he had. But boxing was only the beginning. Hungry for more, Shara moved to Moscow, leaving behind the familiar comforts of home to chase bigger dreams. It was there he discovered Muay Thai, a sport that allowed him to combine power with precision, art with aggression. In Muay Thai, Shara Bullet flourished. He became a Russian champion, amassing an 18-2 record. His unorthodox style and explosive striking set him apart from other fighters. His victories weren't just wins, they were statements.
Это очень воодушевило меня и вдохновило. Самый главный момент, почему я...
While training in Thailand, Shara suffered a devastating injury, a blow that severely damaged his eye. Doctors tried to save his vision, but after multiple surgeries, the damage was irreversible. Shara was left blind in one eye, a reality that could have ended his career. Most would have walked away. For Shara, quitting was never an option. He drew inspiration from Michael Bisping, a UFC champion who had overcome a similar obstacle.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You look good. I mean, you own it. Yeah.
I thought it was over, but then I realized if Bisping could do it, why couldn't I? I refused to let this define me. Returning to training wasn't easy. Shara had to adjust his fighting style to account for his impaired vision. It was a painstaking process, but step by step he adapted. His determination became his greatest weapon. Shara's journey to the UFC was far from easy. Competing in smaller promotions, he quickly made a name for himself with his aggressive style and fearless approach. His knockout power became his signature, and fans began to take notice. The stage was finally set for his UFC debut. Walking into the octagon for the first time, Shara carried with him not just the hopes of a career but the weight of his journey. In the octagon, Shara's skills spoke for themselves. His unique fighting style and explosive power left fans and opponents in awe. Commentators were quick to praise him, calling him one of the most exciting fighters to watch. Shara Bullet is electrifying. He's unpredictable, dangerous. Despite the challenges, Shara returned to the UFC with a renewed focus. Fight after fight, he proved that adversity had only made him stronger. Fans rallied behind him, inspired by his resilience and determination. Shara doesn't just fight to win. He fights to inspire. Every punch, every kick is a message. No obstacle is too big. I fight not just for myself, but for everyone who's ever faced challenges. My story isn't just about winning fights, it's about never giving up.